Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Messrm6 Plays Tarkov. Today we are going to be doing some offline gameplay over at Customs, and we are geared out of our minds. So let's get into it, and let's show you how to get through Customs extract at either Crossroads or Trailerpark. Along the way there's a little bit of shooting, a little bit of sniping, and an awful lot of fun. Hey guys, this video is sponsored by Blackstrap Coffee. They are a veteran-owned, local, small, online coffee roaster and reseller. They roast everything to order. That means as soon as you place the order, the very next day they are roasting it, bagging it, sealing it, and shipping it out to you. So click on the link, check these guys out, buy some of the coffee. Part of the proceeds that they make off the sale will help to go Team IGY6 Foundation. They are a non-profit organization helping combat veteran suicide, so check them out. Look at all the magazines we got here, whole bunch of ammo, whole bunch of grenades. We're going to have some fun, and some meds just in case we get some sketchy scavs who want to do a little target practice of our own. Here's our M4. Nothing out of the ordinary on this thing. It is a bone stock Colt M4. The only thing we have is a front Pickney rail, and then we have a holographic sight on it. Other than that, it's bone stock. Oh, and a adjustable butt stock is all it is. We're going to take into this match a nice SKS I pulled off of a scav last match here. I was debating about switching it for a hunter, but I didn't want to carry a whole bunch of extra magazines with me, the VPO magazines for the hunter, so I said, let's just go ahead and keep it with the SKS. So we're going to go into our PMC, hit next, go to Customs. We're going to pick a time of day, 0600 in the morning or 1600 in the evening. Your choice on what you want to do. So we're going to pick 1800. We're going to enable offline gameplay, enable player versus enemy. We're going to go ahead and train online, but you can go, how many mobs do you want? Well, I want target practice, so I'm going to go with Horde. So let's get this thing going, let's kick it off and see what happens. Here we go, deploying in 3, 2, 1, let's get into Tarkov. Alright, so the first thing that we always want to do is we want to see where the hell did the game put us. And judging by these surroundings right here, I can say, oh, okay, I have no idea where I'm at, but I know that I have to run this way. Dorms is just that way. To my left there, we have a pylon in front of us. So you have players that spawn all around you if you were into the game, but since we're playing offline, it is just scavs, and it is Horde, so I believe there's up to 40 scav players running around here with me at all times. Of course, I eliminate them, then they go, but I don't know if they respawn in. That would be an interesting fact to see if they do spawn back in. Every now and then while I am playing, there will be a little bit of a lag, and that is more scavs loading into that area. However, I do not know if they are actually loading into the game and increasing their numbers. So I'm going to do some running around here, do a little scouting. I'm going to go to Sniper Rock and look down at the old gas station. There's two places where a mob or a scav boss can spawn. One of them is the gas station, and one of them is dorms. So if I spawn on that side of the map, I'll always come down here, check, see if I can pick off a couple scavs, and move on down and see if I can get the boss to spawn. And you will know if he spawns. So we're going to go ahead and look through this little SKS, see if we can do a little track and kill. Nope. Whizzed right by him. Now he's behind the truck. So this game does have really good ballistics. There is bullet drop. I don't know if wind plays a factor yet, but I did hear that they want to bring wind play into it, so you will be having to do some Kentucky windage if it comes down to it. So that's good to go. I'm just kind of looking to see if I can aggro any of these scabs down here while I run around. Now it will take a lot to damage me because of my Class 6 armor and my helmet. So what I'm going to do now is load my grenades into some quick keys, 4, 5, 6, and 7. See if I can get some mobs to aggro over the wall as I throw this. Oh yeah, they're there. So a lot of times that'll not only spawn enemies into the area, but you can tell if any are there if you get that aggro motion. So do a little peeky through here, which is a really good area if you're trying to catch somehow, even in the game. However, your back is exposed. Unless you have headphones or a partner, it is a very bad idea to do that. But let's go ahead and throw some grenades, see if we can get any good kills, which unfortunately I already know the answer to that. We did not kill anybody, even though we heard everyone spawn in. So I do have headphones on, so everything is amplified around me in game, which is good. So you can hear someone sneaking up on you. You can hear someone running next to you. It is a very good advantage to have. I recommend it if you can put the headphones on. So I'm going to make my way around to the bridge over here and see if we can pick off some of these scavs down at the gas station. I believe that I had spawned the scav boss, so we'll see what happens. By him throwing that grenade, I know that's a raider. That is a bodyguard, scav boss bodyguard, not a raider. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit, get my bearings, stay out of sight, out of mind, so they can't pick me up. They are very accurate, by the way. Go over the bridge. Let's see if we can have some fun over on the bridge. Just clearing the sector, seeing if I see anybody. Oh yeah, one on the shoulder. So this SKS is my first time taking it out. Haven't really messed with this optic or anything. Kind of resembles the VSS optic on the top. Some lonely scavs trying to shoot me in the back with a shotgun from across the map. Oh, good times. Yeah, another indicator that you have scav bodyguards is going to be the red tracers. So they have some pretty good weapons. If you are in game and you come across any of these scav bodyguards, usually ABS rigs and some blacked out AK-74s are a dead giveaway. So trying to hold alt. That's the hold your breath button, your left alt. So hoping that I can try some of my sniping skills. Usually I'm a running gunner and I'm just a spray and pray. So I'll have my M4 on my hip pretty good and keep going with it. Remember, tracers work both ways, so as they're shooting the guy and pinpointing where they are at. One down, so pick one off on the inside. Another bodyguard out there. Oh, looks like we're out of ammo again. So this SKS has a 10-round internal magazine, and this is a very accurate way that you actually have to load them. I have shot these in real life. I shot them overseas, and this is pretty dang accurate. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this guy. Jersey barriers in front of me, so come on, SRM6. There you go. Popping him in the chin. That guy got it in the head. They are very linear, the scav bodyguards, so they will strafe and fire Not very accurate, but all in all, that's what they like to do. They do have scav vision, which means they can see through some foliage. They know exactly where you're at. I saw that little guy run over there into the trees. Let me see if I can flush him out real quick. A couple shots. Hopefully it pings off the metal pipe there, which is a good thing. So if you ever get caught out or you don't know if someone is around you, if especially a scav, if he's hiding somewhere, all you have to do is shoot a piece of metal around him, and usually he'll run away from that. Let's jump in here and check out our gas station to see if we got anybody left running around here. We haven't heard any shots down here for a while, but we just want to make sure we check our backside, make sure that is clear. We're going to go ahead and move in here real quick and see if we can spot anybody, and I'll show you what the scav bodyguard here looks like. Oh, there's a guy. Grenade automatically. Run the hell away from that. You can get to the other side of a vehicle or barrier. It is good. The shrapnel will not come through, so they're very good at the programming on that. There is a lot of debris that you can hear afterwards, which is really good audio. So that is very well done from B-State. We're going to go ahead and head around the side of the building here. And all we're doing at this point is just slicing the pie. So I'm looking left and right. I'm not ADSing or anything just yet. So I'm keeping my options open. I'm not committing to a certain side of the building. A lot of times, see, I was aiming right below, right at his throat, so the first one may have been in his armor, second one may have been above his head, because I am firing on full automatic and trying to tap fire, but I have not been able to tap fire recently, so that is a skill that I'm working on. Doesn't look like there's anybody in here, nobody hiding, so we should be good. Let's get a glimpse at the scav bodyguard's gear. So if you ever see someone like this geared out, that is some pretty good gear. You want to take all of that, as much as you can carry, and GTFO. Let's go ahead and jump back down here. Start heading towards our extraction. So that is a little door right there to your left that you can cut through and avoid the gas station. It is a pinch point. It is a fatal funnel if you get caught out there. So just be leery. You do have to have a key as well to get through that door and unlock it. So if you're ever walking along here and you're getting shot at and you don't know what the heck is shooting you, try to control my recoil there and shouldn't do that. Look up here, because usually this guy is just hanging out up there in random shots, so you will never really hear him fire. You'll just start getting pinged, and that's where he's at up there on customs, just right in front of construction. Flush these guys out. Got another one running. Lead him a little bit. Let him run into the bullets. He's dead. That's a kill. Go ahead and head along this pipe. Start making our way over to the bridge. So as you can tell, quick glance, this guy didn't have much of anything. A little Taz, no real gear, so no use to us. Let's go ahead and finish him off. He's already dead. I'm just a dick. So there's another point right there where you can get through into construction on the other side of this wall. It's a good way to go when you're first starting out because it's not the main drag. And I'll show you why here in a minute. Why, if you're new to the game, you don't want to be down this road, because to my right, after this guy is dealt with, my right is dorms, and that is another area that is high loot, and a lot of juggernaut geared players go down here. You can see if doors are open like that, that means someone's already been in there and looted, so you don't really want to You don't really want to head down in there unless you're either very late in the game or very early in the game. If you spawn close to dorms and you can get in there and you can control dorms, it's very good. You'll have players running up there and you'll be able to kill them and get the loot and get out of there. So dorms is good early or very, very late, like 5 minutes left and your extract is really close. So we're going to go ahead and fight our way across to the bridge here, find out who the heck is shooting at me. Who the heck is doing that? Where are you at? Let me see you. Where's your girlfriend? No? Okay, alright, let's see. Oh, someone doesn't like me. And you can tell which one's a shotgun and which one's not. So, more likely than not, this is some guy who's crouched behind the barrier and they're just kind of shooting through it. So half of their rounds are just hitting the metal and I'm getting just whizzes past my head at this point. And I can see him out there. Go ahead and drop him. Bing, bing. One shot to the head always does the trick, so... Let's go ahead and make our way over to the bridge. Oh, I see a sniper. I see a scav sniper. Let's go ahead and do some windage here. I'm going to put it above his head. Zeroed at 50. Nope. There you go. So that was zeroing at 50 and just kind of using the trajectory of the bullet to gauge where I hit him. If you would have hit him low, not in the head, he would have turned around. That's an indicator that you hit him or he heard you, which you're too far away for him to do that. So automatically the weapon, when I fired it, went down low, so I just fired my SKS again and dropped him in that next shot. So being the greedy guy that I am, I'm going to look down this road here once I catch some stamina. I'm going to see if I can get any more kills, 1Z, 2Z, something like that, but my character doesn't realize something. How many shots have I taken? Somebody's out of ammo. Click. Dang it. Worst sound you want to hear when you're lining someone up. Because yes, if someone is close enough to you, they will hear your weapon click and you are empty on ammo. Then they'll hear you reloading it, they'll push you, and you will be caught off guard. Let's go ahead and get back situated here. I like the red reticle because it has some contrast. One shot and dropped. So that was probably about 150 yards. Someone is shooting me over there. Again, it's probably someone who's crouching next to the barrier. All we have to do is find them real quick. Gotcha. Boom, boom, boom. And dead. So a 5.56 bullet will have a higher velocity, so it won't drop as much as a 7.62, which is a heavier bullet, so it'll drop a little bit more. Typically it has a little bit more grain powder behind it. I don't know if the mechanics of the game has gone that far as to calculate the grain count of the bullet in order to affect the velocity. I haven't done the science behind it yet to see if that is a coding thing or not. So once we figure that out, that'll play a whole lot different aspect of the game. Right now there's a whole bunch of different types of ammo for each weapon, and so you're going to want to get, you know, your BP ammo and stuff like that is going to be the best stuff out there. I think M80 or something. I don't know all the logistics behind it, but as you play, you'll get more experienced, you'll get more confident. Now each match, I think there's 6 to 10 PMCs that load in, so you'll have your fair share. We're just going to go ahead and do some scouting over here, see if we see anyone running around inside red warehouse. I don't initially see anyone, which means the scavs may have moved on from that area. So we're going to go down Crossroads Road here. And if you do come down this way solo, you are going to want to stick to the right side of the road, just because there is a wall there and there's nothing on the other side of it. So if you do get shot, usually it's from the left side. A lot of people can hide in the bushes, hide up there at the barriers, but you want to make sure that you're scanning as you go, because 9 times out of 10 someone is going to be shooting you from that side there. And you don't want to be running down the middle of the road, of course, because that's just an easy target. Like this. But as you can see, tons of places to hide. And if anyone has headphones on, they will hear you coming before you even see them, if they are careful about not exposing themselves. But so here's my extraction points coming up on Crossroads. So this will actually trigger Crossroads right when you get around that APC right there. So as soon as you start seeing the drop down up top, that's how you know you're in the extraction zone. You can stay in there. This is an area you must always check before you go past. There are countless times when someone is just standing right there and they will hear you coming and they will mow you down right when you're in extract. So the safest bet is to get over onto this side of the road, look that way, and hope to heck you can extract within the 6 seconds. But we're going to run down here towards Trailerpark if you haven't been down to this side. So it's all the way at the end of the road to the left. But let's clear out some of these storage containers here real quick. Yep, that's where we want to go. A couple extra kills never hurt. We can trigger a scav, so you know he's somewhere around here, but we gotta find him now. Got him. Yep! Just like that. Change my magazine. Less than half. I always change at less than half, because less than half could be 1, or it could be 14. So we got another one right here. Hot shots. He's not going to come out. I hit him a couple times. He's going to be in there camping. So let's go ahead and creep up on him. We're going to hold that doorway and just wait and see what happens. And we're going to slice the pie as we come through. So we're going to be clearing, clearing, clearing. So as soon as we see him on our screen, boom, dead. It's called slicing the pie. So this game is very well done as far as gunplay goes. Surprisingly, it has a big learning curve to it, but very easy and very adaptable for any of my other first-person shooter players that are out there. So if you're coming over from PUBG, from Fortnite, from anything, it's a very fun game to play. Very easy to get decent at it, but it is hard to get really good at it. So we're just going to walk ourselves through here, kind of finish the run, finish the match. All I'm looking for at this point is just a couple more kills. Make it a 20 or a 30 kill game. I don't know where I'm at now. Can't jump up there. Alright, I guess we're going to finish this game off with some M4 spray. So we're going to test it and just see how the M4 reacts with the weapons that we have. So each time I'll shoot a 30-round magazine. I'll do it from standing, from crouched, and from prone, and we'll kind of see what the spray patterns are like and what the recoil patterns are like. So, got lots of ammo to do this in. Cool. Let's go ahead and throw a fresh mag in there. Perfect. So, let's go ahead and do this from standing, but the only thing we have on this is going to be a holographic sight. No foregrips, no guards or anything else like that. This is a bone stock other than the optic and the front foregrip there. So let's go ahead and see full auto mag dump standing. After so long I was not controlling the recoil whatsoever. Your character will start to control the recoil. So as you can see, I was starting to aim at the knees, and then it finished at the chest and at the head. And that's from a good, I'd say maybe 30 foot away. So let's go ahead and try again, this time crouched. Scav on that side who wants to have some fun. Same thing, started at the knees again, and this time it was almost all center mass after that. 2 shots there, and prone, As to be expected, prone is pretty much where you put the reticle. That is where it is going to stay. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. So on the left you have standing, middle you have crouched, and then on the right side you have prone. So that hopefully that helps you out on how to control a stock M4. So when you do additional add-ons to it, like a front foregrip, anything to reduce the recoil, it'll help you, and it'll help keep everything center mass. Let's go ahead and deal with this scab. One last kill. There he is, and let's go ahead. So I actually killed him before I started controlling the recoil. So I was pulling down, and the weapon drug down, and it was still firing. So try not to fight the recoil in this game. It's hard to want to do, but just don't fight the recoil. Just let it happen and just fire away. So let's take a look at this little SKS here. Pretty good shooting here. We're going to go ahead and do some rapid fire. There you go. As long as you let that recoil bounce back, you should have some good targeting on that. So very simple for a semi-automatic rifle. But other than that, that's going to do it for me here in Tarkov today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already for more videos. We're going to be doing a lot of first-person shooters, a lot of everything. So hopefully you like that. Oh, I forgot about the grenades. So we're going to go ahead and throw a grenade over the wall here, show you how to bounce those things. Boop. Over the wall it goes. Boom. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and throw for distance here. See if we can get it to the other side of that truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim up, and we're just going to let it launch. And hopefully that arc takes it over the truck, which it did. So that almost rolled over to the base of the containers there. So remember back in high school when you were calculating the parabolas and everything like that? Yep, this is how you do that. So there is going to be your apex of your arc. And so you split the distance between you and the apex, and that'll tell you where that grenade is going to land. So that'll do it for me, MessRoom6 today. Hope you liked the video. Go ahead and subscribe down below. And yeah, hope to see you guys next time, and catch you guys later. Best place to extract, right there in the tall grass.